So let's take my word for it. There actually is a really nice presentation put together. It does look really cool. It's got all the posters of all the films and everything else. So it's a neat thing. So we'll do it. Okay. So a very big welcome. We will make this short to the point. I know people want to get home. This is our 50th annual Winnipeg Realtor Film Festival, and this has been a huge honor to put together. There are, my volunteer sheet. You know where that went? Where's my man? Yeah, sorry. We'd like to say a big thank you to all of our volunteers. This year we had over 100 volunteers for the film festival. I think our last count was 103. Just thank you, and that brains behind the operation. So I want to say thank you to our sponsors. So Herbert Erna Buller, Armin and Denise Martins, Doug and Isabella Workington, Nova 3 Engineering, which is Victorian, David Unruh from Century 21 Backman Associates, NKNB Church, Regears Printing, River City Audio Visual, and Boga and Boga. So we are very, very grateful. They've stood with us for many, many years, and sponsors are a big reason why the film festival actually functions. A big thank you to all of our volunteers. The total count is 110. I know that's a lot, yeah. So you see Peter and Teresa back there. They've been here since day one. My mom's been here since day one. Dan and Al have been here for many, many years. A lot of people here. Rick has been here from the absolute day one. Rick was the first and longest person in the film festival besides me that's been involved in this. So they are, I know it's a long list, but I will read them through out of respect and of great, great gratitude. The festival survives off of volunteerism. So Rick Hebert, Vic Hebert, Paul Clausen, Rob Kessler, Deb Kessler, Heather Ginter, Karen Tusa, Nanette Schmidt, Danny Adams, and Sawatsky. Richard Bueller, Barry Weed, Arnold Falk, Allison Pettis, Ainsley Weed, Andrew McCauley, Barb Campbell, Janet Sawatsky, Kira Auger, Lucy Schmidt, Peter Well, Teresa Well, Regina Bueller, Rod Nickel, Rod Lufelt, Sheila Careless, Tony Plutt, Ur Gulu, Yvonne Brandt, Yalda Almadian, Tony Platt, Ella Schmidt, Cheryl Neufeld, Kathleen Alder, Debbie Ewart, Rhonda Neufeld, Karen Jansen, Melissa Bender, Martha Holheim, Melissa Alder, Sarah Severlo, Annie Kaler, Elvina Hort, Barb Frakes, Charlie Reed, Brenda Petker, Elmer Thiessen, Jeanette Thiessen, Melena Pankratz, Mel Penner, Joyce Penner, Raquel Brandt, Heidi Dewitt, Maria Weed, Elliot Weed, Abby Weed, Sasha Weed, Paul Dewitt, Ella Schmidt, Lucy Schmidt, Serena Penner, Louis Hyder, Hans Boga, Lorna Boga, Lyndall Page, Cynthia Giesbrecht, Kelly Ewart, Chris Scott, Maria Weed, David Schrader, Diana Schrader, Alexa Dickburn, Cody Capers, Justin Bueller, Josh Penner, Barry Weed, Alvin Fall, Dan Klawa, Ella Klawa, Kate Kraker, Dave Schrader, Frank Elrich, Harvey Brandt, Hans Frakes, Heidi Sharpner, Janet Sawatsky, Justin Bueller, Katrina Gui, Leonard Ulrich, Orlando Brown, Peter Boothroyd, Tony Plett, Wally Dirksen, Brielle Bois, Ruth Ashrafi, Shelby Faintuck, Ruth Ditson, Nathan Schrader, Eva Betsing, Alma Clausen, Wally Dirksen, Lisa Watson, Don Bouchard, Don James, Pierre Boulanger, Freya Dickburner, Ebenezer Fatamine, and Don Peacock. Give them a big round of applause. And our gate attendance this year is 3,750. So just so we know what a gate is, if one person watches 2 films, it counts as a gate of 2. Now historically, when we've done some of our testing and some of our feedback, the average person watches 2.2 films. So we'll do we have better stats this year to find that out, but that means that roughly around 1,800 unique people come to the festival. So that's pretty cool news, and we're very, very grateful to all the people who come and attend our festival. Also, a very big thank you to our core team of volunteers, which is Heather Ginter, Rick Hebert, Vic Hebert, Danny Kasdorf, Rob Kessler, Deb Kessler, Paul Clausen, Nanette Schmidt, and Karen Tusa. This is our core team. My deepest and sincerest thank you. You guys have been incredible friends. You guys are the kindest people, the hardest working people. Nothing is too difficult for you. You continue to give and give and give, and I am eternally grateful to you. I have a small thank you for the women in particular. So Heather and Annette, if you could come up, I'd like to give you guys a small token of my thank you. And if you can just hang out, we'd like to take a few pictures here. Everyone together. Here we go. And our core team of volunteers really starts about really August, but even before that, people are already previewing films in April, May, June, July, August. So we probably spend at least 10 months a year getting ready for it. So yeah, they really are a wonderful community. So thank you very much. A very big thank you to the filmmakers who came to the festival. So Faustina Dalmasio, who came. Thank you very much, Faustina. Anna Jane Edmonds, who came as well, and Alex Reiner. So it's always an honor to have filmmakers who are here in person. We praise God for his goodness and faithfulness. We are very honored to be celebrating 15 years. That is great news. And one of my favorite verses comes from Exodus 31 and 3. And I have filled him with the Spirit of God, with ability and intelligence, with knowledge and all craftsmanship. So our God is the God of the arts. He loves great art, and we're celebrating that here. Awards categories are short screenplay, feature screenplay, documentary short, narrative short, documentary feature, family feature, independent feature, and best picture. Feature screenplay nominations are The Matter of Mr. Miller, The Scarlet Thread, and What's a Girl to Do, the Janet Folger story. And the bronze winner is The Scarlet Thread by John Martins III. He has won here many, many times over the years. He's an incredible writer. The silver winner is What's a Girl to Do, the Janet Folger story by Janet Folger Porter. And the winner is The Matter of Mr. Miller by Tamara Green. So even though they're not here, we give them a round of applause. Documentary short. The nominations are Alpha House by Colin White, A Nation's Table by Garrett Smith, Helping Hands by Jacob Nussbaum, Mako by Harrison Buck, Targeting Beauty by Ian Kite, William Donnarumma, and Pavel Chbosky, Things Unseen by Alex Reimer, and Wave Theory by Brandon Boyd. And the bronze winner is Helping Hands by Jacob Nussbaum. The silver winner is Mako by Harrison Buck. And the winner is Things Unseen by Alex Reimer. He just signed that. For the narrative short, the nominations are After School by Faustina Dalmasio, A Birthday Tale by Virgo Velasquez, and Heartware by Ji Zhang. Oops, Wrong Door by LaChara Fletcher, and Testament by Jessica Landry. I should point out that all the awards at the festival are Audience Choice Awards. So when people get their ballots, we tabulate every single ballot. All know that our return of 3,730, about 90% of people return ballots. So we count approximately 3,400 ballots, tabulate them up, I had a big spreadsheet, I love spreadsheets, and it spits up all the results. So the bronze winner is Hardware by Ji Zhang from Japan. The silver winner is A Birthday Tale by Virgo Velasquez. And the winner of the Winnipeg Realtable Film Festival 2015-25 narrative short is After School by Faustina Dalmasio. So many, many congratulations to you. Yeah. Do you want to say a few words? Come on up.
Thank you so much. This is my first time winning.
You're going to feel better holding this.
So I'm so thankful. So, yeah. That's all.
Thanks, Christine. That is your first award, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
That's awesome. Winnipeg. Documentary feature. The nominations are Dark Highway by Anna Jane Edmonds, Fight for Ukraine for the Children by Karen Floyd, I Am Living Proof by Bob Mackes, Missionary, Obeying the Great Commission by Stephen McCaskill, Row Canada by Kevin Dunn. The bronze winner is Dark Highway by Anna Jane Edmonds. She was actually here, and that's a film that brings awareness to human trafficking here in Canada in general, but in Ontario specific. But it's very, very transferable across borders. Silver winner is I Am Living Proof by Bob Maddox. That is a fantastic documentary about 3 people who went to different tent meetings in the States and have medically verified healings that happened from going to these tent meetings. They were prayed over and people were miraculously healed during those tent meetings. And the winner for Best Documentary Feature is Fight for Ukraine for the Children by Karen Floyd. That is a very grim and stark look into what's happening in Ukraine. It's one of the things that I've always loved with the film festival. You see a wide variety of things. Everything from the fun animation films, to the great shorts, to the narrative features, which are story-driven, and the documentaries, which sometimes deal with some very, very difficult things. So we're dealing with human trafficking, we're dealing with the war in Ukraine. So I'm very privileged to be part of a team that loves that, supports that, and we are not afraid to talk about the difficult subjects that are happening in our culture. Best Family Feature, the nominations are The Best Christmas Pageant Ever by Dallas Jenkins, Migration by Benjamin Renner and Guy Lahomsey, and The Wild Robot by Chris Sanders. The bronze winner is Migration. So if you haven't seen that, that's a fun show. The silver winner is The Wild Robot, which is even better, which means the winner is The Best Christmas Pageant Ever by Dallas Jenkins. So in the narrative feature films, we split between studio and independent. The reason we do that is that we want to make sure that the big budget studio films don't have an unfair advantage over the small budget independent films. So the nominations for Best Independent Feature Film are A Carpenter's Prayer by Matt Webb, which is the true story of a drunk carpenter who is hired by a church struggling with their budgets to help them build a new church. Disciples of the Moonlight, which is a narrative film about people trying to hold the Bible in a futuristic America where the government tries to change the Bible. Faith of Angels, the true story of a man who's prompted by God to help authorities find a boy trapped in a mine. The Firing Squad, the true story of 3 Christians on death row in Indonesia. Mountain Boy, the story of a young autistic boy who goes looking for his family in United Arab Emirates. Until the Last Promise, the true story of a pastor's wife whose husband, the pastor, begins suffering from dementia. The bronze winner is A Carpenter's Prayer by Matt Webb. The silver winner is Firing Squad. And the winner is Faith of Angels by Garrett Bag. So everything at the festival is Audience Choice Award. But what we also do is we give an Audience Choice Award, which is that we have all the votes. So for example, let's say somebody voted a 4 and a 3 on a particular film, there'd be a total of 7. But the average between those two would be 3.5. So we do 2 things. We count up points, and points is what wins an award. But there's a special category called the Audience Choice, which is simply the percentage, the highest percentage vote that you got. Now why do we do that? Because in some cases, a big, massive film could draw 1,000 people and all get 3 points each, which would mean that you would get 3,000 points and clearly win. But somebody else might only draw 50 people out and get 3 points or 4 points for every one and only get 200 points, but their average is 4. So they have a higher average. So we do this for films just to respect both sides in the way we arrive at winners. The Audience of Choice Award goes to Ordinary Angels by John Gunn, which is shot here in Winnipeg. Yeah. That's the true story of an alcoholic hairdresser, how she tries to help a down-and-out single father whose daughter needs medical attention. He can't afford the bills. So a really awesome movie. All right, on to Best Studio Picture. The nominations are Bonhoeffer by Todd Permanicki, The Forge by Alex Kendrick, God's Not Dead, In God We Trust by Vance Milne. Ordinary Angels by John Gunn. Sight by Andrew Hyatt. Someone Like You by Tyler Russell. Testament, The Parables Retold by Paul Serstad. An Unsung Hero by Richard Ramsey and Joel Spaldo. And Whitebird. The Best Picture, bronze winner is The Forge by Alex Kendrick. The silver winner is Ordinary Angels by John Gunn. And the gold winner is Bonhoeffer by Todd Harmon. Then we have a final award, which is the best overall picture, which means sometimes what happens is you give the best documentary, which has higher points, and sometimes you give the best studio picture, which has higher points. So you give a final award, which is between the top two, which is the overall best picture out of everybody, and the best picture of 2025 is Bonhoeffer by Todd Carnegie. If you get a chance, I highly recommend that. That was a fantastic film. We had wonderful people from the Jewish community who came out to do talkbacks for that. Bonhoeffer is a true story of Dietrich Bonhoeffer, a German Christian theologian who opposed Adolf Hitler and stood up for the Jewish people and opposed all the terrible things where Adolf Hitler was rewriting the Bible. He got rid of Jesus. He tried to make Jesus an Aryan instead of a Jew. Jesus was Jewish, we know that. Hitler hated the Jews, so he tried to rewrite the Bible, tried to make Jesus into an Aryan person, and it was Dietrich Bonhoeffer who opposed him, and he died for that. So I thought that that was truly one of the most remarkable films we've ever had the privilege of showcasing here at the Winnipeg World Film Festival. Lord willing, we'll be back in 2026, and we're hoping that you'll all come back for that. Thank you, everybody, for your love, for your support, and many blessings to each and every one of you.
Before we shut it down, Katrina has something to say.
Oh.
She's been at this for 15 years,
Okay.
and she has something she wanted.
So Paul has been organizing the film fest for 15 years, but he's never gotten an award. So I just
Wow.
wanted to give him, like, he wrote an article on
Oh, cool.
Winnipeg Press. So
Yeah. Oh, thanks a lot. Okay, that's really kind. And you know, we should also say a big thank you to the media, right? The media is actually exceptional to us, and they have been since day one. So whether it's the CBC, CTV, CHVN, of course, Free Press, Winnipeg Sun, all these guys out there, and I'm forgetting some, but the media have been a true and massive. CTV comes and does the morning show with us. I've done it 2 years in a row now, and it's just incredible. So many thanks from all of us to all of you. I know you want to go home. God bless you. See you in 2026.